Hello, everybody. Gage says it's empty. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Hopefully this will be a big treat. This was sent to me by Kevin. This is Neshaminy Creek, the shape of hops to come. And it is a double or an Imperial IPA coming in at, says here, it's 8.5% alcohol by volume. Almost looks like a 9 the way it's written on the can. And doesn't have the IBUs listed here. I don't think it has it on the can anywhere. And the brewery is out of Croydon, Pennsylvania. It says here on top of the can they use 5 hops: Apollo, Newport, Simcoe, Topaz, and Citra. And like I said, it's got some writing here on the can. I'm just going to read what's on the commercial description here on Rate Beer, because their writing on the can is very, very tiny. Strains my eyes just to try to read something that small. And looking on the bottom of the can, there is no dating on it, and that's a damn shame. I don't understand, other than the price, why these guys can't date this stuff. I went to the beer list site. It tells me where different breweries date their stuff, and this brewery is not even listed there. So it must be a fairly small brewery. But I do appreciate Kevin taking the time. He actually sent me 3 of these guys. And I will be honest with you, I've already had one of them. But I'm not going to reveal what I think of it until I do this can right here. Alright, commercial description says, "Can I scream for more hops? You sure can. 2-row American barley jam packed with as much Apollo, Newport, Simcoe, Topaz, and Citra hops we could get our hands on. The shape of hops to come is an 8.5% ABV, American-styled Imperial IPA that's got a ton of bitterness." That's why I'd like to see what the IBUs are. If it's got a ton of bitterness, tell us what the IBUs are. What the hell's wrong with you? Along with a juicy, dank, resiny, pine-like, and citrus-forward hop character that is worthy of its name. Dry hop for 2 weeks, this hop bomb has as much hop power we can muster. Alrighty. Neither site has the IBUs listed on this one, guys. Food pairings for the double IPAs is a little different as far as cuisine. It says barbecue here, but I've told you this many times, guys. Whatever you'd like to eat and drink together is what you should do. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, you shouldn't drink that beer with this food. If it blows your hair back and knocks your socks off, do it. Small world. We're only here for a short period of time. If it makes you happy, to hell with what everybody else says. A lot of people drink IPAs for breakfast. They drink stouts for breakfast. They drink lagers for breakfast. They drink Hefeweizens. They drink every kind of thing with whatever they want to. So if you so choose to drink this with spaghetti or tacos or pizza or your cornflakes, do it. I mean, fuck what everybody else says. If it makes you happy, do it. Life's too short. Make yourself happy. To hell with what everybody else says. Like I said, guys, the cheeses are your peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, your more pungent cheeses, gorgonzola, Limburger. And the meat, they say, for this is game grilled meat and salmon. Glassware snifter, oversized wine glass. I'm using my favorite glass, a Sauvin beer glass. And it says here it can be sold for long periods, but I disagree with that. The beer is going to keep as far as the ABV. 8.5% beer is going to keep for many years, 5 or more probably if you sell it correctly. But it's an IPA, it's a double IPA. The hops are just going to fade, and eventually it's just going to be a malt bomb. So that's why the dating is so important on these style of beers, and this has none, which is saddens my heart. It really does. These guys need to realize if you and there may be a very small brewery that either just got started or can't afford the dating thing. They got to realize how important that is to us hopheads. And like I said, I cannot get this beer here. It was sent to me by Kevin, and like I said, it may be like Heady Topper. It flies off the shelves as soon as the truck backs in and all that. But still, we need to know that information. We need to know that IBUs, especially if they got 5 hops and they're calling it a bitter hop bomb. And I didn't go to the website. It may say that on the website, but when you're shopping for beer, how many of us actually go to the website and look and see what's written about the beer? I don't usually. So we need that information. ABV, IBUs, and canned or bottle on date. It's just that simple, guys. It's just that simple. Like the beer, like I said, can be cellared, but I wouldn't. As soon as you get your hands on it, you grab your little hands on it, drink it up. Drink it up in the first couple of weeks you get it if you buy a 4-pack or 6-pack of these. If you're buying this stuff by the case, time to have a party. Invite all your hop heads over. Invite me over, I'll come. Alright, let's get on with this one, guys. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. This is a 16-ounce can, too. And like I said, he sent me 3 of them. So, Kevin, thanks a bunch, brother, for sending me 3 of these. 1 to review and 2 to enjoy, or 1 for me to enjoy later and 1 for her to enjoy later. That's awesome. Top-notch guy. Appreciate it, sir. Let me see if I can pour this and get most of it in there. I probably won't pour it all in there since it's a 16-ounce can, and I want to leave a little headroom to get my big nose down in there. Alright, that's all we're going to pour for right now. Stay around so you can see it. Very nice can. I mean, it's got some nice artwork on the side of it with the tree, the hop bushes and stuff on there. Just a nice can. The shape of hops to come, very, very nice. About a finger of head on that pour. Over to the light, I can see the bulb right through it. A lot of bubbles streaming up, very orange tangerine in color. Let's get a nose on it. Oh my God. Man, this is so hoppy. Reminds me a lot of an Enjoy By from Stone. It is very West Coast style for a Pennsylvania brewed beer. This is seriously a West Coast style IPA. There's mango, there's oranges, tangerine, there's grapefruit, there's pineapple, there's pine. That is an awesome smelling beer, guys. That's what saddens me so much that they don't date or stuff. I would say this is very fresh because I think Kevin told me he kind of waited till the new batch came out to send me these. So I'm pretty sure it's a fresh batch, but we need that date, guys. We need these brewers to realize how important it is to date. You can't date the case. You can't date the truck. You can't date your mama. You can't date anything. You need to date each individual can and bottle. Bottom line. This thing is a serious hot bomb, like they say. Wow, wow, wow. I really wish I could get my hands on these down here. You would see this in the fridge all the freaking time. It is a serious hot bomb. It's got it going on. So let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Kevin. Thank you, brother. Wow. That's unbelievable. I am blown away by this beer. You know, there is some strong bitterness. I would say this is at least 100 IBUs, if I'm guessing. It's definitely got some serious bitterness on the back end. But it has got such a hop presence with all of that hops that they've used to dry hop this with 5 different hops. The Simcoe and Citra are 2 of my favorites. That is an absolute pleasure to drink. I wouldn't be hesitant to say this is probably the best double IPA I've had in several weeks. Probably since the last Stone Enjoy by that I've had. Wow. That is freaking awesome. But it does have a strong bitterness. I wouldn't be afraid to say it's over 100 IBUs. It may be 110 or 120 IBUs on this. It's definitely got a serious bitterness on the back end. This is not an entry level IPA or double IPA. This is for the serious hopheads. It is a strong, heavily bittered, nice aroma, hardcore double IPA as far as I'm concerned, but it is very tasty to me. If I had tasted this 5 years ago, it would have blew my palate out of my mouth. I probably would not have liked it. It would have been way too bitter for me. But as of right now, it is a joy to drink something like this. But let me sip on it, take it back, and let her have a sip or two or three, whatever she cares for, and we'll come back and do the final chug and grade on this. This is definitely an A beer, guys. Stick around. Let's see if it gets to 10. Alright, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Like I told you earlier, guys, it saddens my heart when I find a beer of this quality, of this tastiness, that doesn't have a date on it, especially in this style, being a double IPA. The bitterness is almost off the chain, guys. I wouldn't be afraid to say that this beer is over 100 IBUs. It wouldn't surprise me if it was 120 IBUs on this beer. Very strong bitterness on the back end, but a lot of sweet malt up front, and they've done that with all the hops they've used, 5 different hops they've used on this. It's awesome. It is freaking awesome, guys. Not had anything from these guys before, from I'm probably butchering this word up, Neshaminy Creek, the shape of hops to come. These guys need to get a dating machine for their beers. They really do. And they need to come to Virginia once they do that, because I would buy them on a regular basis, especially this one. This beer is freaking awesome. It is. I just wish they would realize how important it is. And like I said, they may be like Heady Topper and everything. They're waiting in line to get the stuff off the truck before it even gets into the store to go on the shelves. So, with that being said, they definitely know what they're doing as far as brewing beer. They just need to have a dating machine to stamp the bottom of these cans. Final chug. Oh my! That's delicious. Oh man, that's delicious. To me, this is a serious close rival to Stone Enjoy by. It really is. It's that tasty to me. I would buy this all the time if I could get my hands on it. So Kevin, thanks a ton, brother, for sending me the 3 cans that you did send me. Every time I take this is the second one that I've had, guys. I had one the other night, and I'm reviewing this one. And both times that I've taken this glass back there and handed it to her, she smells it and tastes it, and she says, "You don't want the rest of this, do you?" Both times she said the exact same thing. She knows, and I say, "No. Take a drink or 2 or 3, and then hand it back. Don't let me get up." But it's an awesome beer. It really is, guys. As far as I'm concerned, this is a 10 beer in a 9 can. It is. If it had a date on the bottom of the can, I would have no qualms at all about giving this beer a 10. None at all. But since it doesn't, and a lot of the subs tell me, "Oh, you shouldn't degrade the beer because it doesn't have a date on it." Yes, I should. Yes, I should, because it is an IPA or a double IPA. That style of beer requires a date. And my personal preference is either a canned on or a bottled on date, not an enjoy by date, because the brewers will give it a 3, 4, 5, even 6 month shelf life, and I'm not a big fan of that. Put the canned on or bottled on date on there, and let me decide when I want to drink it. I know how fresh it is by looking at how long it's been in the can or bottle. So that's my opinion. That's my 2 cents. You know. That's just the way it is. That's the way I feel, and that's what I think should happen. So, 10 beer in a 9 can. Awesome beer. awesome beer. If you get your hands on this, you need to pick it up, especially if you know you can get a fresh can of this, and know it's a fresh can. I mean, I don't know if they sell this at the brewery or not. I don't know how big the brewery is, but it is an awesome beer. It is freaking tasty. Like I said, it's probably the closest thing to a Stone Enjoy By that I've had. It's definitely a West Coast style, and it's done in Pennsylvania, in Croydon, Pennsylvania. Very nice representation of a West Coast style here on the East Coast. So you guys that's near Croydon, Pennsylvania, you some lucky sons of guns. There are some lot of great beers done in New England, and especially on the East Coast here. Lawson Sip of Sunshine, Vermont's Heady Topper. I mean, there are some great beers. Captain's Daughter. A lot of these beers I can't get my hands on, and my gracious subscribers, I have the best subs in the world that send me beers. I got 3 beer mail packages in the past week, and y'all guys are awesome. Y'all are freaking awesome. And a lot of them will send me beers and don't know that I have another channel other than the Gregsbeerreview channel. If you're not aware of that, my other channel is Mr. Greg Puckett, and that's where I post all the beer videos and some of the other stuff that I post, my drumming cover songs, and just everything else that's not beer review videos I post on the other site. So if you haven't checked out that other channel, Mr. Greg Puckett, give it a look, see, and you'll see all the beers that's coming in, and the beer runs that I do, and a lot of other stuff that I post on YouTube that's not on the beer review channel. So let's go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says this is a 96 world-class beer. Could not agree more. It is a world-class beer. If it had a date on it, guys, like I said, I would give it 100. But since it does not have a date, I'm going to give it probably 98 or 99. It is kicking the freaking door down on 100. Had a date, it would get it from me. It would definitely get to 100 for me. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 98 and 92 in the style. I do think it's a 100 beer if it had a date. So it doesn't. If it gets to 98 or 99, it is beating the door down with a big iron crowbar, guys. It is pretty damn tasty. If you can get your hands on it, you need to pick it up. And if you have had it, let me know what you think. And come on back tomorrow. Let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.